Good evening, brethren. As promised, I just want to give you an update, on the prophecy of the 12 shepherds to Israel by Enoch. Now, the elections was on the 17th, and it was a deadlock. But before I get to that, I just want to give you an update for those who are watching it for the first time. You also have to watch the previous video before this one. Now, this is a prophecy. I'm just going to give you the summary of it. It's a prophecy by Enoch. Enoch will be one of the two witnesses with Elijah in Revelation 11. And they will measure out the court. Okay? Yeah, so Enoch will be one of them. Now, this is a prophecy by the same Enoch who lived for 365 years, and then he was taken up, and Enoch was translated by faith. He was raptured by faith. This is a prophecy of the 70 shepherds to Israel. 35 shepherds ruled before a Babylon king Nebuchadnezzar, before Nebuchadnezzar destroyed the kingdom of Judah in 598 BC. And now there were 42 in all, 42 kings in Israel. 7 of them were good kings. So Enoch exclude those 7 good kings, and he only mentioned the 35 bad kings. So then he also mentioned 23 foreign shepherds ruling over Israel until Bar Kokhba, a rebellion of the Jews of the Roman province of Judea, led by Simon Bar Kokhba against the Roman Empire. Yeah, that was fought in 132 to 136 BC. It was the last of the 3 major Jewish-Roman wars. So it is also known as the Third Jewish-Roman War or the Third Jewish Revolt. Now, during the reign of the 23 puppet shepherds, Enoch described the destruction among the lost sheep of Israel, as well as the building and destruction of the first and second temple in Jerusalem. Please do read 1 Enoch 89, 59 to 76. Enoch is not in the Bible, but there are 14 quotations of Enoch in the Bible from Jesus, Peter, and Jude. In fact, Jude got a whole chapter of Enoch in the Bible. Now he mentions afterwards that there will be 12. This is just a summary of those that Enoch 89, 59 to 76. Now, additional 12 more shepherds would arise to govern over Israel. He therefore foretold the rebirth of Israel as a nation in modern times. And he said, I saw that man who wrote the book according to the command of the Lord, till he opened the book concerning the instructions which the 12 large, those 12 large shepherds, because they, according to Enoch, they caused more damage than the previous 35 bad kings. Okay, so now and this what you see here on this picture below. This is the 12 last, and it is exactly 12 after 1948. David Ben Gurion, Moshe Sheret, Levi Eshkol, Golden Meir, Yeshak Rabin, Menachem Begin, Yitzhak Shamir, Shimon Peres, Ehud Barak, Ariel Sharon, and you can read about what Ariel Sharon did in the previous video, Ehud Olmert, and lastly Ben Netanyahu. So what the Enoch is saying is that Benjamin Netanyahu will be the last shepherd of Israel. And yeah, there will be 12 last shepherds, which means until the end of times. And we are right in the end times right now. We see already the third temple will be, as mentioned, being in the process of to be built. Not yet, but that will come after the strainer has been removed. And what it says that Netanyahu will be the last shepherd. Now the elections was now on the 17th, and it was a deadlock between his rival Benny Gantz at they complete lecture. Neither of them could form a government, and so it ended in a deadlock. Yeah, so both parties failed to win enough votes on Tuesday to build a coalition with a majority. Now, Mr. Netanyahu did urge Mr. Gantz to start negotiation on a joint administration, but Mr. Gantz refused. He's calling it a spin. He would want to be the leader. So it's a struggle between those two. So, yeah. And his party ruled out any joining coalition led by Mr. Netanyahu, who faces possible corruption charges. So that is another thing as well. So, yeah, so they attended a meeting by both party leaders in Jerusalem. That was on Thursday. President Rivlin said he had heard loud and clear the voices calling for a broad and stable national government, and he praised Netanyahu for joining that call. So on Sunday, this coming Sunday, we will know what is the results of it, and the president then will decide between the two rivals, Netanyahu and Gantz, who will be the best nominee and candidate who he believes had the best chance of forming a government. And that he will decide then on this coming Sunday. And once he made known either to Gantz or to Netanyahu, according to his choice, they will have then 30 days, 28 days to form a government. And if they cannot form a government, they'll give them additional 14 days. And if that cannot be solved, then possibly a third election will then be held. So I don't foresee a peace settlement by the USA Donald Trump thus far. As I stated in a previous video, that every year since 2017, he postponed it. 2018, he postponed it. He postponed it again in April. And I feel that this coming one will be postponed again unless they form a government in time. But even if they do have a peace deal, it will not be the final peace deal. It will just be a proverbial one. In other words, a foreshadow of the real one that will come after the restrainer will be removed. So that is then the update. I don't want to be long with this video. So please do watch the previous two videos. Please do like the video, please do share the video, and do subscribe to my channel. And thank you for each and every one that are giving to this ministry. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. It is all for God's glory. Amen. and I bless you. Amen.